ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
You've clicked on the Weather Xtreme video. I'm ABC 3340 meteorologist Brian Peters coming to you from Mount Cheaha this morning. And what a beautiful morning it is. A little bit of a shower overnight. Before we get to the weather, let's take a look at the temperatures across the Gulf of Mexico. And certainly sea surface temperatures are very warm, but fortunately no real activity going on in the tropics. Here's a look at the regional radar for this morning. It looks like the main threat of showers is going to be well east and south of the Birmingham area today, with slightly drier air aloft that is coming in. Here's a look from Mount Cheaha, just down the road a piece from where I am right now, and that is certainly a beautiful shot as we're looking over the mountains of eastern Alabama. Here's some sunshine at Clanton, and at the surface map, we have a rather complex pattern with some definite boundaries in here, but it looks like for the western two-thirds of the area, it looks like we'll probably stay dry for today, although, you know, with temperatures getting up there this afternoon into the mid-80s, it looks like we could see an isolated shower. The 500 millibar pattern shows a couple of things. First, we got a little trough that's moving through the bottom of the long wave trough, that positioned over Alabama, and then there's another shortwave trough up there in central Canada, poised to come down into the Great Lakes area, and that's going to be bringing some weather to that area for the next several days. Temperatures across the country actually rather mild, still cool in the Rockies, but mild or warm, actually, I guess I would call it, across the eastern two-thirds of the country. And across central Alabama, you can see temperatures generally in the mid-60s to around 70. Birmingham and Calera around 71, 70 and 71. And here's a look at, this is upstream and looking at the sounding for Little Rock, and you can see that drier air aloft, and I think that air is coming in our way. And as a result, I think we're going to see pretty much a dry day across central Alabama today. QPF looks to be a little bit overdone. I think they're looking for some rain today that I think is probably going to be a little bit further east, so I don't think we're going to see quite that much as we get into a dry couple of days and then showery as we get into the middle of the week. Storm Prediction Center is out looking for slight risk. 3 different areas, one over Texas and New Mexico primarily, one across the Ohio River Valley stretching into the Central Plains, and then one over the southeast coast of the U.S. So certainly could be an active day for severe weather. By day 2, that severe weather threat continues across the Ohio River Valley and up into the mid-Atlantic states, and then shifts also back way back to the west. And then on day 3, the primary threats are along the east coast and then back well to the west. And we mentioned the sea surface temperatures. Here's a look at the tropics. Things rather quiet right now. No disturbed areas that are really giving us any concerns at the moment. Now, let's get to the 06Z GFS model run, and here is the 500 millibar pattern for today at midday, and you can see the long wave trough pretty much, and we've got that really good strong disturbance coming into the western Great Lakes. The result is it's going to be showery. I think the GFS has probably overdone it just a little bit in terms of the area. I think it's going to be primarily south and east of Birmingham area. By Sunday, the 500 millibar trough is sharpening up just a bit, but the main action will be in the western Great Lakes area. And then by Monday, that trough has sharpened up. And of course, you remember the outlook for day 3. So it looks like pretty active across the Great Lakes area. But in the meantime, around here, we're going to kind of be between things. And it looks like with that drier air aloft that we'll pretty much be shower-free, although with the heat of the afternoon, you can't rule things out. Now, you can't rule out the way, a scattered shower. Now, by Tuesday, that trough over the eastern half of the country is beginning to finally inch eastward and get out of the area. It looks like we'll still be dry on Tuesday, although once again, an isolated shower is a very real possibility. By Wednesday, the pattern is definitely flattening out, although there's a number of disturbances moving through the flow, but well north of us. And then an interesting development here. The GFS is forecasting a little weakness in the flow over East Texas and eastern Oklahoma and parts of Louisiana and Arkansas, and that translates to a little area of enhanced showers, and it shows showers around here. Now that little disturbed area kind of moves slowly our way on Friday and then on Saturday, and of course we're seeing the trough to the north. By Sunday, there's a real open trough area, and that translates to what looks to be a rather stormy or at least enhanced shower possibility. Well, that'll do it for this Weather Extreme video. If you get a chance to go to Ashland, please do. There's a wonderful theater there, the Ashland Theater. We took the show in last night. It's a lot of fun. There's another show at 7 tonight and one at 2 on Sunday. Certainly hope you will get a chance to take that in. It's a wonderful resource that the community in Ashland and Clay County has. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters. I certainly hope that you have a great Saturday, and thanks for watching.